Gather around, kids. I'm gonna tell you about how your dad and I met on TikTok. Okay, this topic has really been on my mind lately. I really wanted to make a video about it because it's just weird. It'll make a lot of sense once I get into it, but I thought that I would dress appropriately, like as if I was on a date. I've been on a couple dates and one of them was 8 hours long. And that one was also one of my better ones, so I shaved my legs and I put on lipstick because I think that's something that people will expect people to do on dates is put on lipstick. But I honestly hate lipstick, so I'm about to take it off. This would be a glass of wine, but I have to work tomorrow, so cheers. I don't really get people who wear lipstick on a date, let alone a first date. It's great for during the day or a look, but a date when you're hopefully gonna kiss that person, it's just a hassle. Anyway, my intro right now makes absolutely no sense because I've been going off about lipstick, so that's good. I'm talking about dating, but more specifically, I'm talking about dating on TikTok, which already sounds so crazy. TikTok has become not only this like sensation that people really thought would blow up in a bad way, it was the opposite of that, as we know. There have been thousands of videos made on TikTok videos. Something that's been going on, especially recently, is the concept of people meeting people on TikTok, but then like dating. It's just like they're kids too. Like it's really weird. Internet relationships are not new in any way, shape, or form, but Musically did have its kind of version of this where you had people like Baby Ariel and
Zach Clayton, whoever the fuck that is.
Zach Clayton and Baby Ariel, I think, met because of Musically, because they were in that kind of first hype group off of Musically, and they ended up dating, but they actually met in person, I'm pretty sure, before they started dating, I guess.
I'd really like to apologize for the angle that I'm filming at for most of this video. I can't find a good place right now to film that's like high enough that I don't have a double chin all the time. I promise I don't always look like that.
But TikTok is creating this whole new genre of dating, and it's hard because there are actually people on this app that I follow that I know are dating that I like. They met because of TikTok. I don't want to bash those people because I actually think that their relationship is very refreshingly normal. I have my laptop screen on just so I remember these things. So Hawk Hates You and Goth Boy Thrift are two people that met on TikTok. They're both, first of all, over 18, which is super important in this video. Second of all, the relationship is just, it's very normal. It's very normal. Probably how half of these dating situations even happen. There's a lot of videos that I see on my For You page that are like people saying things like, oh wow, this person's so hot, or just the pregnant emoji. So again, I don't know how Angela and Alex met. It's none of my business, to be honest. From what they show on social media, the relationship is very just normal adult relationship. So we stan. So that's kind of like what you want. You want kind of an Angela and Alex situation. And there is a messaging aspect on TikTok, but not gonna lie, it sucks. At least Tinder, there's an actual messaging aspect to it. Like you have to talk to them usually before you meet up. But then again, like physical attraction is like very much valid. But it's just crazy to me that people are actually chatting for like 2 seconds on TikTok and then say like, what's your snap? It goes from there. And then they go back on TikTok once they're like dating. My biggest point in here. And that's this relationship, because they've pretty much like admitted that they're dating. It's really hard to keep up because I don't follow either of them. The relationship is between Hannah Riley and It's Elmo. This one really came to my attention because on my For You page, there are a lot of people that are talking about this relationship because it is a little bit problematic. I'm not gonna lie.
Hello?
Hello?
Did you hear us?
Yeah?
Did you hear us?
Yes?
Okay, good.
My dad called me. The connection's awful. Anyway, back to the important stuff. So Elmo is from England. He is born in February of 2000. Hannah is born in 2002. And I know what most of you are gonna say it's only 2 years. Here's my issue. I know for a fact because that's when I started seeing them on my For You page, because they also started like blowing up at this time. Elmo, I think he like blew up because he's attractive, I guess, I don't know. Hannah, she seems really nice. Like she's one of those like positive influencers, whatever. She does a lot of those like TikTok dances and she's like pretty good at them, to be honest. So Elmo's birthday is in February, so he's 19 right now. Hannah's birthday is in November, so she's still 16. When they started talking, which was like last year, he would have been 18. And to me, I don't find that okay. That's a little bit disturbing to me. You're an adult and you're attracted to a 15-year-old. They haven't met up yet. At least I don't think so, because I feel like they'll probably like surprise the viewers, because that'll give them like a huge boost as well in views probably, which is like smart marketing, I guess. I know that they're technically 2 years apart. Last year he was still an adult and she was still a teenager. At that age, like that's important. One of the arguments that a lot of people give me is, oh my God, like my parents are 3 years apart. No, I really hope that's not how your parents met. My aunt and uncle are 10 years apart, but they met when they were both very much over the legal age of being an adult. And speaking of legal things, the age of consent in Florida is 18. It's 18. I'm saying Florida because Hannah lives in Florida. From what I know, she's literally under the age of legal consent in her own state. This video is taking me so long to edit that I've gone through like 3 different outfits. Anyway, I feel like I need to address this because obviously I had to do research with all of this video, because I don't want to be coming out with any facts that are untrue, because I need to make sure that my point is coming across. So I did do research in the legal age of consent in Florida. It is 18, but they do have a close in age exemption, which means that technically Elmo and Hannah are legal, but it doesn't mean that the age of consent is still not 18 for a reason. I think that a lot of people though have searched up this whole Elmo and Hannah thing though, because there's a lot of questions asking, is it legal for a 19-year-old to date a 16-year-old? My point is that it's an adult and a minor, and it's creepy almost for me that they need to find out if their relationship is legal. Like, you shouldn't be needing to be like, is my relationship legal to be dating them? Like, I feel like it should be a lot better if you're dating someone who you know is already gonna be legal for you to be dating. So yeah, that's my point, is just like, you shouldn't be needing to make sure that your relationship is legal. Like, it's just what, like, you should just not be in a relationship like that anyway if you need to make sure that it's legal in the state that they're from. Oh my God, this is literally why I made this video. I just, be smart with the people that you meet. Make sure that you know what age they are if you even start talking to them. If you're physically attracted to them, it starts blurring lines and it gets dangerous. And I just want both of them to be safe in this situation, because it would be really bad if this was some kind of like Danielle Cohn situation, which is super relevant right now and technically a TikTok relationship. Mikey Tua, his mom like took control over his Instagram, said that there was gonna be some legal action, but then Mikey's wanting to emancipate from his parents so that he can be with Danny, but his mom is pretty much saying that like, hey, Danny is not 15 and I don't want my kid to get in trouble. I don't want to get into that whole Danielle Cohn age thing. If she is actually not 15 and he turns 18 next year, that's incredibly dangerous, illegal, and just disgusting. So I can get why his parents are trying to prevent this relationship. I think Hannah and Elmo are perfectly normal people that just probably don't want that kind of drama, but they're on a public platform with like millions of fans. I don't even want to say Elmo wait, because I do think that's really creepy as well. I think people who wait for kids to become adults to then be like, oh, it's legal now, is so gross, because you clearly saw them when they were underage as like sexually attractive. So I'm not gonna say that. Don't date people who are not legally at the age of consent. Like, I don't know what else to say. I don't want to end this video on like an angry rant, so I'm just gonna, there's this other new couple. They're not dating, I don't know, I don't care. They're kind of like flirting, and I think they might be like using this as some way to like boost their clout on TikTok. But if they do like each other, then like, cool, I'm fine with that. There's an actual like clone of Hannah, and I don't think that he looks as much as Elmo as everyone says he does, but like I can see the similarities. I'm gonna call them a couple just for this video. Peyton and Finn. Peyton's @ is .sickobamba. Finn's is Finn Paul. Came up on my For You page. It was a video of Peyton dancing, and like obviously all the comments were like, oh my god, you look like Hannah Riley. And then I guess she blew up because she looked like Hannah Riley, and Hannah Riley is extremely popular on TikTok, so kind of like goes hand in hand. I guess this other guy, Finn, also made a video and people were like, you really look like Elmo, because he was wearing, I think, gaming headphones. He kind of had the same mannerisms and like way of filming his TikToks, I don't know. But also, Finn is British and I'm 99% sure that Peyton is American. Finn recently posted a video where he was like, he added Sickobamba. I don't know. That's so funny to me because like whether or not they actually like each other, that is key marketing, is being like, yeah, we're literally mini me, Elmo and Hannah, except they are legal. Like I think it's crazy because the first time I saw Peyton's video on my For You page, she probably had like 3K, 5K, but now she has 215,000 fans. And then Finn has 176,000. They literally accumulated so much popularity on this app for looking like the it couple of TikTok. This is what I mean. Dating on TikTok has created its entire new genre. Even after making this video, I thought that I'd have some clarity as to how this happens, but please be careful with who you meet online, especially on TikTok, because there's a lot of people on that app that look older than they actually are. Think about all those videos on YouTube where it was like guess her age. That trend, first of all, is extremely problematic in its own, because they'll be like, oh my god, she's so hot, she has to be like 18, and then she ends up being like 13, and you're like, red flag, red flag, red flag. I'm not saying you're not allowed to talk to them. You can be friends with people that are under 18 if you're over 18, but you just can't be thinking of them in a way that is literally illegal. That's what it is right now, and it's concerning, and I just don't like seeing it. So I'm gonna end this video here because I don't really want to keep talking about this, and I just don't want to create anything more than needs to be done. Please, I'm gonna pull a George Mimilis right now, but please don't send any hate to any of the people I mentioned or anyone that you see who has a similar situation. It's just
unneeded.
But like just don't do it. The ones that I mentioned that were good, why would you even hate on them? Especially Peyton and Finn, please do not bully them or send hate to them. They're literally children, and like they're doing nothing wrong. The first person who finds my TikTok and comments it, not that anyone comments on my videos, but I don't know, I'll give you a shout out in my next video for my 500 subscribers. I'm gonna go now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for staying till the end if you stay till the end, and I will see you all in my next one. I stopped saying bye friends because it's a little cringy now, but I don't know what else to say.